Rain returns to the forecast for the ArkLaTex on Saturday, and there have been a lot of changes over the last couple of days. So I want to give you the first alert as to what you can expect as we go through the next couple of days. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm meteorologist Jake Lambright. Of course, our latest forecast always on KSLA.com, KSLA News 12 on all social media platforms, and you can also find weather updates for me at Jake Lambright on all platforms as well. Let's go ahead and dive right into the timing with Saturday's rain. You'll see a few isolated showers starting to pop up well before sunrise on Saturday morning. This is a look at future radar around 4 or 5 a.m. And you'll see we kind of see those little isolated to scattered showers off and on, very hit and miss in nature, mainly staying in northern parts of the ArkLaTex through about mid-morning on Saturday. Even later on in the day, closer to lunchtime, when this rain gets closer to areas like Atlanta, Texas, Jefferson, out toward Gilmer, still looking at very light rain. It's not going to bring much in terms of rainfall totals to much of the ArkLaTex, and of course severe weather really looking to stay to a minimum. Really not expecting much with severe weather at all on Saturday for that matter, which is great news for us across the board. Now here's a look at things closer to dinner time. We've got maybe another wave there of rain showers closer to 5-6 p.m. along the I-20 corridor. And then you'll notice to the extreme southern edge of the ArkLaTex, think the Toledo Bend, Natchitoches, that's where we could see some moderate to maybe heavy rain start to mix in. And these are the parts of the ArkLaTex that could see locally higher rainfall totals compared to the rest of us. You'll see that kind of secondary line of showers that was moving through closer to I-20 at dinner time. Well, it starts to fill in across areas like San Augustine and Shelby County and Sabine, Natchitoches, Wynn Parish there in Louisiana, closer to midnight, late Saturday night into early Sunday morning. For us, we'll see that rain move out well before sunrise on Sunday. We'll keep some cloud cover south of I-20 to start the day, and then some eventual clearing as we head into Sunday afternoon. So when it comes to rain chances over the next week, of course, we've got Saturday's rain chances. Rain chances going to basically a minimum by Sunday. And then we see low-end rain chances returning by Wednesday and Thursday of next week. These could be a little bit higher, but one thing we've noticed recently is while things actually look pretty decent heading into next week, often with these past couple rain events, we've seen it look really good a week out, and then things really start to backtrack. We're seeing it with Saturday, for example, as we get closer. So we're going to be watching that closely, next week's rain potential, and we'll adjust those percentages accordingly if things look to be locked in and solid with rainfall as we get toward the end of the weekend and the start of next week. Let me actually send that back for just a second. We'll take a look at rainfall totals over the next 7 days. Again, north of I-20, rainfall totals are minimal. We're talking maybe a quarter of an inch of rain. When you get south of I-20, that's where we start to see half an inch in that kind of turquoise color. And then right on the edge of the ArkLaTex is where we could see totals as high as maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain to possibly 1 inch of rain across the board. Really, the biggest thing with the Saturday rain is that there's a cold front moving through, taking us from near 90 degrees for your Friday highs into the 70s starting on Saturday through next Tuesday, and then we're back to the 80s by the middle of next week. All right, let's talk 7-day and 12-day forecast here before I go. Again, mid-70s starting on Saturday. We'll keep it in the 70s through Tuesday. We're warming up by the middle of next week. We'll have to keep an eye on things, see how the forecast is trending. Again, if things look like rain chances will really be locked in here in the coming days, we might bump those rain chances up starting Thursday into Friday next week, kind of keeping that unsettled weather around for quite some time. You'll see high temperatures eventually falling into the upper 70s by the end of not this upcoming weekend, but the following weekend, April 26th, and staying in the 70s into the following week. All right, thank you so much for joining me for this forecast update. Of course, we're keeping a close eye on it. We've always got the latest information, KSLA.com/weather or in the KSLA weather app. You can also follow me on all social media platforms at Jake Lambright for the latest.